And I'll be here, and I hope you guys are too. It is slowly approaching Christmas, and the new year is coming in. And I'm just so thankful. I never imagined back in the 90s what the 2019 would be like, or where I would be, or what my kids would be doing. But it's just a blessing just to still be here. So I send all my love, grace, and mercy to you all. May you continue to keep God first, but also I just wanted to say yes, I have survived. You know how you be in situations in your life, you be thinking, "Oh my God, like this is the worst. I'll never get out of this." You just be thinking some crazy things like you'll never overcome when you get in a bad place. But what I've realized is that I've overcome so many other things. So when new things occur, like it's like I'm prepared. I already know what to do. I know how to get back on my feet. I know how to regroup mentally. But it comes a point in your life where you're tired of being put in a situation where it's like, oh my God, what I do next? I mean, it's always going to be situations, but after a while, you get tired and you want to find another way to cope with things or another way to avoid being put in situations where you feel stuck or feel used or feel, left behind or whatever the situation may be. And I just know, even if I don't get to read, it's talking to God, praying, being by myself, asking for guidance, um, my goals, writing them down, applying myself. It helped me a lot to where I am today. It really did. And I really have to give a shout out beyond to my mom. Years ago, a good friend of mine named Penny, this was after my daughter passed, but she was telling me like how I needed to approach um excuse me, how I needed to approach when I was getting back on my feet from another situation where God took my daughter to heaven and I just mentally wasn't there. And she helped me with a lot of things, but she was telling me about this little black book that she used to carry to go handle her business and how she wrote things down and try to keep things organized because we all need a reminder when we're doing something. So I always kept that and took that with me for as um, important things that I need to do for me and my kids or my goals or whatnot. And my book, as I go back and look over my things and accomplishments, I am knocking them off. So it's just, you just gotta, don't let, protect your spirit, protect your heart, protect your mind. Everybody's heart is not going to be like yours out here in this world. Trust and believe that. And also, you just got to protect your heart, your mind. Don't allow nobody to come up into your space and change your aura. You know what I mean, or what you got going on. And I do know that like everything happens for a reason, and sometimes we don't know while it's happening what's the reason. Lord knows, I'm praying that He shows me, but it always seems after the fact that He will. So just know that if I survived so much. But this last storm God presented to me, I swear, even in the midst, I just I couldn't believe I was where I was at. But in the same token, it was just hard to get out. But you make your own choices. I made a choice. But when I got myself in too deep, it just was like too much. And mentally, I just had to get my mind back, and I just feel so good, and I'm thankful. And I just want anybody to know who is going through or seeing any trials or tribulations, just know that God is always with you. You're not alone. Acknowledge Him, talk to Him, tell Him where you're at, what you need, and He will give it to you. In the Bible, it didn't tell us anything about worrying or, what to worry about what we eat. That's not for us to worry. We shouldn't have to do all of that. We tell God what's going on and leave it at that. Um, it's because of Him we have late, mistreat you. If you work for something, you earned it, it's yours. It's yours. You can't help validate, someone else off of your stuff. You can't let them use your stuff to be a validation for them. No, don't let them take credit for what you've worked for. So just know that God loves you and He's with you. And I am a survivor from narcissistic abuse, and I am handling it very well. Thankful. No contact, and I'm thankful. I'm just excited where my future is going to lead. But in the meantime, I'm gonna keep on doing my videos every day. This is my legacy. This is my story. I write, I direct, I act, I say cut. God says when it's done. Y'all have a blessed day. Mwah.